In this video, we're going to go over the process on getting a suspended Google Business Profile restored. There is the first appeal process, the second appeal process, and then escalating to the Google Business Profile forums. Hopefully you can get your listing restored on the first appeal, but in case you don't, these are the steps in the process that you have to go through. If you're looking for the type of proof that you need to go through this process, check out our other video, and it will show you all the documents that you need to have when proving that your business is real. All right, let's begin. So let's say you log into your account and you see a listing suspended. We're going to use RMI Emergency Services as our example today. So this listing is suspended. We are ready to start the restoration process. And so we're going to click on our listing. In fact, let's start all the way from the beginning just in case here. We're on google.com. On the top right, make sure you're under the Gmail that controls the listing. So here I was under an account that did not control the listing I wanted to show. Now I swapped to the Gmail that does control the listings. Top right, click the 9 dots. Click Google Profile Manager. Click the listing you wish to go through the restoration process with. Once again, it's RMI Emergency Services. And you're going to see your business is not visible to customers. All right, let's click Learn More. And we see fixed or suspended or disabled profiles. Feel free to read all this information. I'm going to scroll down to where we start submitting the appeal. And so you're going to click the Google Business Profile Appeals tool. You're going to click, make sure once again, that you're under the correct Gmail that controls your Google Business Profile, and click Confirm. Click the listing you wish to work on. And go ahead and click Continue. You're going to see a screen like this that pops up. And the big thing to take note here is what it says right here. Evidence needs to be added within 60 minutes for it to be included in your appeal. So what that means is if you're not ready to provide all the documentation to Google right now and within 60 minutes, don't keep going further. Stop the video. Check out another video where we show you all the documentation that you need to provide to Google. Get that all gathered together. Then come back to this video and click Submit. Now, once you click Submit, you'll see this screen here, Manage Appeals for your Google Business Profile, and you will see Add Evidence. And once again, it says here, evidence needs to be added within 60 minutes for it to be included in your appeal. So at this point, you are ready to give Google all the evidence. You're going to go ahead and click Add Evidence. And you're going to see, and I apologize for this being blurry, but you're going to see the account, business name, business address, profile ID. And so the account's just going to be the Gmail it's under, business name and business address. So if we need to figure out what that is, we'll come back to this screen here. You can click Edit Info, and you see business name is RMI Emergency Services. Your business address is down here, business location. That'll be 1302 Kluge Road, Cypress, Texas, 77429. And then the profile ID, that's just going to be clicking the 3 dots here, clicking Business Profile Settings, clicking Advanced Settings, and this right here is your business profile ID. So you go ahead and copy and paste that in. All right, you end up scrolling down and you will see some spots you can add some documents to. And what I strongly recommend is, once again, watching another video where we show you what documents to provide Google. And what you can do is you're going to end up creating a Google folder that's going to be set to anyone can view it, and it can be shared to anyone. At that point, you're going to add that folder link as one of the documents you're going to upload. That way you can just give Google everything outright. Like, don't be shy. Give Google all the documents that you feel is necessary based on the recommendations given. And just prove to Google that you're a real business. Like, that's all Google wants to see at the end of the day, is that you're a legitimate business. And then down below, please provide additional context for why you believe your profile should be reinstated. So here is where you should be very upfront with Google if you believe you know why your listing got suspended. So for example, if you said, hey, I noticed that when I changed my address because I was moving, that's why I believe I got suspended, let Google know that. And even if you did something you knew was wrong, like let's say you keyword stuffed your name, you changed it back, let Google know that. Like, tell Google, hey, I realized that keyword stuffing was against the Google guidelines, and just letting you know that I changed it back. I apologize. That's why I believe I got suspended. Here's my proof. Awesome. And then you end up scrolling down. If you're requesting reinstate from 10 or more locations, go ahead and click yes. If not, click no. And then you will see a submit button. At that point, you've submitted your first appeal. Generally, I tell people to wait up to 2 weeks for hearing back from Google if you got reinstated or not. And you can see if you got reinstated by clicking on your Manage Appeals. Okay, let's just go back real quick. You can click this same link again, click Continue, click the listing that you want to see the status for, and it'll tell you if it's still processing or if it's been complete. Now, if it's complete, hopefully you'll see verified there, and that means you're live. Google restored your listing. But if not, you will see something like denied. If you get denied, you're going to need to go through the second appeals process. So that's what this next part of the video is going to go over. So for the second appeals process, let's just go back here. You're going to scroll on down past the Submit Your Appeal section that we just went over. And we're going to get to request an additional review to your denied request. And so you're going to click this link here, and you're going to see request additional review of denied appeal. Did you submit an appeal using the Google Business Profile Appeals tool? You're going to click yes. Was your appeal denied? Yes. That's the only reason why you really be here, is if you didn't get your first appeal restored and if you already submitted it. Data profile was suspended or disabled, so write that in. What is your business profile ID? So we went over that. And here, Google once again is asking for your proof. So once again, I strongly recommend watching your video on what to submit Google. But if what you submitted the first time didn't work, submitting the exact same documents again the second time is probably not going to work. So I would go through that list of what to submit Google and find more items you can give Google than you gave the last time. Also, review your documents that you originally gave. Make sure the name and address match the name and address on your Google Business Profile. And down here, once again, provide additional context for why you believe your account should be reinstated. Once again, just like before, if you believe you know why you got suspended, let Google know. If you don't, simply be honest and say, I'm not sure why. I read the Google guidelines. Here I am, and click submit. All right. Hopefully by now, your listing got restored on the second appeal. But if it didn't, then there's one more option you have left, and that is taking the case to the Google Business Profile forums. And so if you just Google Business Profile Community, go ahead and click this link. You will see Welcome to the Google Business Profile Help Community. Make sure this is what you see, because there's other forums out there that look very similar, but you want the Google Business Profile Help Community. You're going to scroll down and you can just click View All Posts. These are all the posts of other people that have various issues going on in the Google Business Profile world. But what you care about is scrolling all the way down to Post a Question. And here you can write a short summary of your issue. So, my listing was suspended. Please help. You can say something like the following. So, hello, my listing was suspended. I have submitted the first and second appeal with all the proof that my business exists. Unfortunately, I was rejected on both appeals. Please would someone be able to assist? And then there's going to be 2 key items you need to provide. First is the case ID, and this is just an example case ID, but you'll have received an email when you submitted your second appeal, and that is the case ID you need to present on this forum post. And then the second item you need is your business profile ID, and that's going to look something like this. To find your business profile ID, go to the listing in question, click the 3 dots, click Business Profile Settings, Advanced Settings, and this right here is your Business Profile ID. Once you have those 2 items listed, go ahead and click Categories, click Verify Your Business and Get Started, or Policies and Guidelines, either one really. Click Next. Suspended business is likely the issue you're going through. Click Next, Platform, Web, click Next, and Post. Once you have posted, then you'll just wait for someone to respond to your post. Keep in mind, everyone on this forums that is a product expert are all volunteers. No one works directly for Google. We are not Google employees. Therefore, it is on us to volunteer if we want to pick up the case or not. Some of us are stronger in certain areas than others, and therefore it'll just be a matter of time of when and who is going to look at your case. From there, Google will give your case another look to see if the listing should be restored or not, and that'll essentially be the last course of action. Hopefully this video has helped. Hopefully this video is giving you clarity on the 3 different routes, the 3 steps to escalating a listing, to appealing a listing, and getting a listing restored. Let me know if you have any questions, and stay tuned for the next video. Take care. Bye.